Good morning, everybody. Jim Barrett from RJO Futures, July 9th, Wednesday, July 9th. Notes and bonds lower, slightly lower. Have not got a boost from stocks faltering this morning. Stocks open higher, only to trade lower. Every index, I believe, is lower right now. But notes and bonds are just sitting there. A couple of things. There's a reopening of a 10-year auction, $21 billion this afternoon. We'll know about that at noon Central Time. Rates, we're stuck. We're kind of stuck in the middle, around 257 of where we've been. We'll see what demand is for this. It possibly may be a little lukewarm. People may be waiting for yet another piece of news that comes at 1 o'clock, an hour after the auction bids are due. That is, of course, some detail about the last month's Fed meeting, about Yellen and her crew are looking at. Hopefully, people don't expect too much news, but hopefully they'll fill in a little bit what would actually take them to raise rates. What are they looking for in this unemployment rate? How much are they weighing the participation rate? How much are they weighing a slight uptick in inflation we have right now? I mean, just some information and to go on, some guidelines to go on instead of the seat of the pants stuff. Would be helpful, but nobody necessarily really expects it. There will be Fed governors making speeches later in the week after the meeting, possibly to clarify situation or explain why they refuse to clarify the situation. Anyways, Esther George speaks Thursday. Fisher speaks Thursday. The new vice chairman. Plossner speaks Friday, and Evans, who's always a dove, speaks Friday. So it would be interesting to see what these doves want before they'll actually move short-term interest rates. So sidelight, the 1 year, or rather the 3 year note, is trading above 1% for the first time in 3 years. So we'll see if later this afternoon we get some news about when the Fed would likely move short-term rates up slightly, which would be the first time since 2006. And meanwhile, keep your eye on the stock market. And can reach at 800-500-2461 to discuss any futures market. Have a great trading day. Thank you. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.